And we've got the Seahawks leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Seahawks and the Buccaneers coming up next.
It is a stadium where a different kind of football is more commonly the focus, but today it's all about the NFL as you get a look inside. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Take it in at the 3. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And leading them out, their signal caller. Now it is 4th season in the NFL.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 106 yardage-wise, and the score as well.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he gets it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 47 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Well, for a little bit we thought his story had concluded, but not to be. Here's Tom Brady in his 23rd NFL season, leading the Bucs offense out once again.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. To throw again on second down. Brady got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw, it's Brady. Flushed, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Uchenna-Nwosu make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive, then you get a big sack there on third down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. Returnable for Lockett. A nice little juke. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing the offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's a handoff out of the gun. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week, 14 carries, 81 yards.
And as we discovered and talked with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Now it's Lockett. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A gain of 3, 2nd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap, the trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. He'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On play action, now Brady. He's got it to Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Brady going to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Julio Jones. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. Extra point put through by Succop. And that'll make our score 14-7. Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's in his own second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 103 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's got it to the 43 here.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Levante David in on the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Now that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll set up a throw. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now, the midterm elections are now concluded, and I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief for that. But now it's time for midterm football, where we've moved past the unofficial halfway point of the season, and we got a couple of good matchups in the night games here in Week 10. Tonight it's North versus South in California, the Chargers and Niners from Santa Clara. And then tomorrow, Monday night, it's both Charles's birthday, happy early birthday, buddy, and the first primetime appearance for the Commanders as they travel up to Philly to take on the Eagles. A lot going on.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Up the gut, Fournette. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Williams.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. Brady now on 1st down. Complete to Jones.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Brady to throw again. He'll find Jones again, complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
That catch puts him 80 away from 1,000. He's now at 920, and 920, that ties him with Torrey Holt.
That's a great name to remember, but the number, 920, almost boggles the mind, doesn't it? You're talking about 80 catches away from 1,000. What a phenomenal achievement. If he gets there, I have no reason to believe he won't.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now Brady.
A pass underneath for Fournette. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Coleman.
And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
And he will have a 1st down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 2nd and 2.
Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
They'll throw now on the final play. He lets it fly for Lockett. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you back across the Atlantic to Orlando. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter.
They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Brady to throw.
Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Inside handoff now to Fournette. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Chris Godwin.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
They'll look to throw here.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 23. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. Here's Brady. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Got his man, it's Williams. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. On the draw, this is Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
To throw, it's Brady. And Jones has it over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. On play action, it's Brady. Man open, here is Jones. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Brady now to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And to the 42-yard line here. Down there. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's 2nd and 8. He'll find Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Throwing there, but this pass is going to end up incomplete.
It's the first time they've gotten his way in this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 7. Fournette running out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. DK Metcalf for the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. He's got them out to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And Brake, the tight end's got it. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, that is caught. It's Williams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Brady again. This complete to Jones. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Throwing now is Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Brady, gotta have this one. Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Hey, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big
And he fires one that's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off, and the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Well, we talk a lot about referees trying to protect quarterbacks, and no question they're going to protect number 12.
And really, truly, around the league, the intent is to protect all quarterbacks. It's just common sense. Those are the guys everyone comes to see play each and every week. And that call was pretty easy.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Again, it's Fournette. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Brady. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. Now a play fake. Brady. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Darrell Taylor came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back after the sack here, 2nd and 11. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Max Williams, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Succa. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 153 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Right back to him on 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, are going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. What a great play there. With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
They're facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Brady now on first down. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Brady. Caught by Jones. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. From just shy of midfield, Brady. This is caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Here we go on 4th down. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance.